Welcome to The Dietitian in the Kitchen. I'm Dorothy Burnett with Healthy for Life Nutrition. Do you ever feel like you've had such a long day, you're so exhausted, but there are people to feed? What are you going to do? Well, today I'm going to show you a really easy soup. It's a one-pot meal and you will be so delighted at how simple this is. So I've got over here some low-sodium vegetable broth. It's organic. It's 1.5 containers, so that's 6 cups. That has been heating up. I'm going to add just 1/8 of a teaspoon of black pepper to it, give it a little spice. And then what I've chosen, you can use any vegetables that you want really, but this is an Asian dumpling soup. That is the star of our soup. And so I've chosen to use baby bok choy and half of a bunch of asparagus. And I've given them all just a really quick rough chop. Now while that's cooking, I'm going to add the stem of the bok choy just for a minute, okay, as I finish giving these a little chop. Let that cook up a little bit. We don't want to cook it so it's mushy. We want it to have a bite to it still. So we let this cook for a few minutes, and then we're going to add in our other ingredients. So what I've done is I've separated the leaves of the bok choy from the rest of the vegetables because they take different times to cook. Now I'm going to add my asparagus, which I've cut in bite-sized pieces, as such. Add those to the broth. I'm adding 1 cup of shelled edamame. Dump that in. And 1 package of vegetable gyoza, or Asian dumplings. Throw all of this into my pot, mix it up, and this is going to cook for 5 minutes. That's it, just 5 minutes, and before you know it, we'll be eating dinner. So this has been cooking about 5 minutes, and because we don't want to lose the color of our vegetables, I'm not going to wait any longer, but now I'm going to add in the leafy greens, and we just want these to wilt. We don't want them to disintegrate or get mushy at all. So this just takes about 30 seconds. After the greens wilt, I'm going to take it off the heat. I'm going to be adding in apple cider vinegar. It's 1 tablespoon plus 1 teaspoon. Add a little acidity to our soup. And I've also got some toasted sesame oil, which will give us that Asian yummy flavor that we're looking for. So this has wilted. I'm going to turn off my heat. And I'm actually, ooh, that's hot. I'm actually going to move the pot over. Here we go. So it's totally off the heat. It'll stop cooking. There we go. Apple cider vinegar. And the sesame oil. Get it all in there. Give it a stir. And that was just a tablespoon of the sesame oil. So there we go. Now I'm just going to dish it up and let it cool for a moment before we give it a try. But this whole meal just took minutes to make. So easy. Oh, you can smell the aroma is fantastic. Get a little more vegetables in here. Let me show you this beautiful bowl of soup. Dinner in one pot. To your health.